for Silent to have a good laning phase. That's what's important for Falcon. They're playing around Silent, but we gotta be careful because RSGPH, if they pick up a bully laner here, perhaps something like a Bruno, it's risky, but they might go for it. Nope, Claude, like predicted, predicted.
Did I not say Claude?
I mean, you did say Claude, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more feisty, you know?
What is feisty?
Bruno?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. But the pick has been made. We are bringing Claude into this game, which has seen some play in the group stage.
Yeah, and also on Emann himself has played Claude once, I believe, in the group stages. So definitely he is able to play that. And how are you looking at the compositions right now? I mean, RSG, it's very in line with what they want to do.
It made sense.
Yeah.
It's the first two picks, and like, oh, this is what they need. That's what they banned. This is what they get. One more look at the lineup, all right? So I love that despite the bans, despite how hot the meta is right now and how volatile it is since the group stage, both teams, I believe, walked away happy.
We're going back to the same point. RSG Philippines, a lot of different win conditions. They can just choose which one to go for. But Falcon, play around Silent. That's the name of the game for them.
Let's go into game number 1 real quick. Let's iron out some kinks. Make sure that our athletes get the best experience for your entertainment. This is game 1 in a best of 3. Once more, RSGPH, Emann just wiping his eyes real quick. It's been a crazy weekend for us here at MSC, and I hope that our players got a good amount of sleep. You guys get some good sleep?
I did. I slept like a baby.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
Here in Malaysia, you're the baby.
I am the baby.
If you watch that 3, you know.
Yeah, that's true. He totally is.
You know, you know, man.
How about you, Scrappy Cheeks?
Yeah, I did. But, you know, it's more important for the players and not us to get the sleep. Right now, they need all the focus they can get because all the stakes are on the line. Now, if any of them drop the games, they would be relegated to the lower brackets.
Yes. A quick note on our format here at MSC 2022. All teams that made it into the playoffs are walking in with 2 lives, but that doesn't mean there is room to be lax. Still, it's good to have 2 lives. It's good to stay in the upper bracket. And RSGPH, they have a history of staying in the upper bracket. They finished MPL Philippines Season 9 with not a single series loss. If I'm not mistaken, they had about 1 game loss towards that championship. 1 game loss.
That was in the finals against Omega.
Exactly.
That's why, right? That's why everyone, I think analysts from every different country has placed RSG Philippines as the #1 team going at MSC. I mean, it's insane. The fact that they're unbeaten as well here at MSC.
Historically speaking, they are on a more, how do I say, flawless run than even Blacklist International right now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a much cleaner go for them. And looking at them, thinking about it, like just numbers-wise, watching their games, execution, it's just so clean. They're such a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why everyone is rooting for them, you know? And at least on the caster's desk. I won't say everyone, but yeah, on the caster's desk. And also people from Myanmar themselves. I mean, going back to the game and the draft, what do you guys think? Like, is there one you prefer over the other? Because it looks like they're just playing their styles right now.
Yes. They walked away with a draft, again, I mentioned earlier, that they're happy with, that they're comfortable with, that they know what the clear goal is. But not to be biased, I think RSG just has more coverage.
Yeah, we have to remember again that RSG can't really write Falcon off, right? We've been talking a whole lot about RSG. Yes, they are the tournament favorites, but Falcon, they have been able to upset a few teams. I'm not going to mention who just yet, but
talk about
I'm going to go back to the Land of Dawn first. As I'll answer your question again, Scrubby Cheeks. RSG or Falcon? Let's dissect the draft a little bit, right? For Falcon, it's kind of one-dimensional. I'm going to have to say that because...
It's all in silent.
Yeah, it's all in silent. It's all on Beatrix. They don't really have any other siege potential except for Beatrix. Range as well, just one guy. Yeah, you have long range with Renner, but that's it, right? When we take a look at RSG, there's a multiple win conditions from them. They can play around the map with split pushes. They can go for dives with team fights as well. They can combo. And the most important thing, they can play in the early game and the late game.
One thing I do see from RSGPH that's lacking is vision. Everything that they see, everything that they do on the map, save for maybe Kagura, Aqua, throwing his umbrella into a bush, they have to do the hard way.
They do.
So that might be one key weakness. So, Mirko, what's the answer? What do you like more?
I like one-dimensional drafts.
So it's clean on silent. Are you saying Falcon?
You know,
Draft for Falcon?
I think I just like Falcon's playstyle. I don't know why. It's almost like they 2-0'd one of the Indonesian teams.
I see the logic.
Yeah?
I see the logic.
Now, I'm surprised. I mean, like, now he's going the other way completely, right? Okay, fine. You defeated, you know, the team, so
Aim high,
I'm gonna
man.
just root for you.
No, I get it. It's like
You're rooting for me, not for Falcon.
Yeah, you're an honorable warrior. I am yours. You're my sensei now. That's what happened.
Yeah, man. You know, Falcon, I just want to see the underdog story happen again. It's just so good to see this. We saw this at M3 with BTK, and we saw this at M2.
No,
with
no.
Burmese Ghouls.
Now you're giving me war flashbacks. It happened at M3 too, wherein it's clear blacklist. It's clear blacklist, and then
Yeah.
that's where it happened.
But that's where the fun is.
That
right?
is.
If you do get, you know, really textbook plays, if the game does...
If what you predicted happened, it's no fun.
Yeah, yeah,
I
like
see.
it becomes stale. So when you have dark horses, teams like these that upset the entire meta, and the teams, that's where real Mobile Legends starts.
Dark birds.
Dark Birds. Yeah, they are
Dark
Falcons,
Birds.
so
Dark
not
Birds.
horses.
Dark birds. Let's get into it one more time. For reals this time. Falcon Esports from Myanmar going up against RSG. EH Light getting quite a bit of Yellowflash's sights. I love the new Nathzz rework. He's so good.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of Samus, he's going to get a natural kind of lead in his lane as well, so that should definitely help. But right now, the two teams are brawling it out in the middle.
Yeah, Kenn goes in for the missile arrow. He connects it, and that's just first blood by Falcon. That's still able to run away from Yellowflash, but you can already see a whole lot of early aggression from Falcon.
And that's also one thing that I worry a little bit about RSGPH. I mean, yes, they have the hard guard on light, but it's a little bit not as beefy as I would like.
Yeah, and the bottom side, this is, again, what we expected from Emann, but Silent already being forced to recall, as that's going to be Emann getting a slight edge in the lane based on farm here. RSG getting everything currently done properly, but in the mid lane, once again, a missile arrow connects. Justin goes in for the 2v1. Light still able to survive for now, goes in for some sustain. Aqua will be able to just dish out the damage, but unfortunately, the kill goes on to the hands of Light.
So that's where you see now the mobility. The first blood drawn by Justin is just a fundamental strength that a Selena has, and this is his comfortable Selena. This is his signature pick. That is one thing that they have to leverage. Falcon needs to keep going hard, and make sure that Emann and Demonkite, again, a very gold and experience hungry lineup, don't get what they need. This first turtle gonna be very key. Let's see how they get this in.
Falcon's trying to contest it. Nathzz going right in, but the knockout comes through from Naomi, and he gets pulled down as well. Demonkite gets the turtle, though. Yellowflash tries to chase that in the backline. They do get one kill, trading out 1-for-1, but Light in some trouble and gets taken out by Yellowflash right there.
Wow, that was a great trade again from Falcon. They trade in the objective, but again, RG Philippines, they like to be in this position here in the early stages. Falcon with the aggression. Emann, though, he's looking for the rotation, goes in. Doesn't have the blazing duet just yet. Justin gets a stun. Will be able to back away. Emann forced to use that battle mirror image defensively.
So here's what's counterintuitive, and here's what puts most of their opponents on edge, right? RSGPH, they want to farm. RSGPH, they want to stay safe because at least they know that they're very expensive, and Light doesn't really do much at this stage of the game. He doesn't even have his hard guard. He just got it just now. It's a fight up top. These deaths on Nathzz, I think they're okay. I think they're going to count fine. There's a shield on the EXP lane turret here this early on. Look at the juggle. So I was saying, it's fine. The deaths on RSGPH, the few wins that Falcon has in the early game, those are calculated for RSG, I'm thinking.
Yeah, in the early game, it's definitely Falcon's game to lose, right? With their composition, it was really built on getting that snowball rolling. Demonkite, though, he's looking for a play up top with the help of Light. Yellowflash going in onto 3 members. That's going to be the missile arrow whiffing. Immobilized there. That's the Tempest of Blades. Not connecting in the middle. Nathzz gonna be taken really low. Taken down, actually, but it is going to be traded. Demonkite gets one. Yin Yang overturn popped, but Naomi still too tanky to be bursted down.
Wow, RSG was looking so strong there, 3v1. And the Abyssal Arrow came through by Justin, but the Tempest of Blades by Demonkite used just to avoid that as well. 200 IQ plays right there.
That's
100?
Two.
That's,
Is it two?
That's an actual number. That's genius level intellect, if I'm not mistaken. 4-3, 4 minutes in. If this kill score stays very close, and RGPH, again, as mentioned earlier, gives the deaths to the right people, those who can afford it. I'm saying Nathzz, I'm saying Light, maybe even Aqua once or twice. it's going to be all just fine and dandy, as they say.
Absolutely, but we're going to take a look at this fight right here. Turtle up top. RSG looking for an entrance here as Nathzz goes in for the flag. But look at Naomi, jumps in with a wild charge, and he brings two members together. That's 2 kills picked up for Falcon, and the objective as well secured. The 1,000 gold lead gone.
I'm learning some Malaysian. I heard that. I heard that from our BM casters. No, something you were saying.
What was that?
Papa, it's something cool happens.
Yeah, something cool's also happening up top here. Nathzz, wow, but the Heart Guard coming in with the shields here. Will protecting him instead. He's going on to Kenn here. One more hit, but doesn't connect for him to get that kill.
Oh, Nathzz. This is why we all kind of gasped when his Esmeralda was left open, right? You can already see the pressure. Even though he has died twice in this game, he's been able to buy a lot of attention up top.
Yep, exactly. That's what they did up top with the hard guard on Light. They were trying to alleviate some pressure off of the bottom lane on Emann, who has yet to die. But this is something that RSGPH needs to note. That 6-3, losing that huge gold lead. Nathzz is in trouble up top, though.
Yeah, Abyssal Arrow and the Wild Charge combo together. Nathzz still able to jiggle around. Yellowflash comes in for follow-up. That is everything popped and used to secure the kill. 7-3 for Falcon currently.
Falcon's so angry. So many ults.
Yeah, I was going to say so much invested in just putting down Nathzz. And this is really Falcon and RSG recognizing each other's win condition. For RSG, they're waiting for Nathzz to scale up, and then that's going to give them more control of the map, of the team fights. Falcon, they're playing around Silent, so they're also shutting down on the bottom lane.
Oh, that is something to note. Silent has yet to die as well. So, bottom lane, gold lane, that's a no violet zone.
Absolutely, but top side, Kenn is right there. It is going to be Yellowflash jumping in once again with a Vengeance pop. It is going to be Demonkite picking up all of his swords. Goes in for Kenn, but he notices that Kenn is way too tanky. He just goes on to the mid lane, rotates after that kill.
Majority of fights happening up top, that upper quarter. That's been a couple of turtles that were up there too. If I'm not mistaken, all the turtles have been up there. Mid lane, a lot of action. An arrow thrown out.
Dodging away just barely there with the battle mirror image, but turtle number 3 is up 6 minutes in. Falcon will try to look for this one again.
How are we looking at this turtle fight? I mean, yes, Falcon's going to try to look for that, but at the same time, Demonkite, he's level 10, 1 ahead of Kenn now.
It's half and half. They get a turtle each. I'm guessing it has to be which gold laner comes in faster or the punish.
Well, Abyssal Arrow connected onto Aqua. Naomi just zoning away, but Demonkite with the retribution comes in and secures it for RSG. Falcon now on the retreat as RSG just push forward into that mid lane. Objective secured.
Falcon Esports, they're holding on to what early game lead they have. RSGPH reclaims 1,000 gold lead. We're now on to turtle-less territory, what's what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Lord, 90 seconds away. RSGPH, I'm guessing Emann is just looking for kills. He's been looking for kills minute 3.
That's even before he had his Blazing Duet. Yeah. It's been absolutely insane. But once he gets that online, he's going to be crazy. On the other hand though, Falcon, they're looking for the early game plays here. What's going to happen if, I mean, right now, 22k up against 22.9, they don't have an early game advantage.
Yeah, no, the RSGPH has kept it very close. And Falcon, I'm guessing, when it comes to the late game, they're going to rely on that CC. They're going to have to catch the right target and make sure that even if Demonkite does take to the skies, they have Emann in control. I think that's the game plan going into the mid game. Oh,
you can already see Emann's damage here. He's just melting Yellowflash down, puts a battle mirror image defensively to just get away after picking up that turret. And again, it's just RSG Philippines controlling the map, even though Falcon had more turrets to their name.
Oh, this is starting to look really tough for Falcon. I mean, if this continues, you can already see RSGPH just choking out Falcon one by one. They're getting their way with whatever they want to do.
Yep, it's slowly going to grow into a 2k gold lead and eventually no pushes. Oh, mid-air arrow catch. Demonkite chuckles. I believe I saw him say like, whoa, that's possible. Yeah, that happens.
Luckily, there was no follow-up there, right? Because if there was follow-up, it might have just been a free Lord for the side of Falcon. But currently, again, this is where we actually mentioned in the keys to victory, RSG Philippines' power spike is about to hit.
It's imminent.
How does Falcon deal with it?
Honestly, I'm not sure how they're gonna... Right now, you know, Yellowflash, he's really set up for a laning phase, but so far they haven't been able to get that dominance that they need. It feels like they're banking on Naomi's CC initiation to be able to get in the team fights.
Yeah, it's gonna be Naomi and Justin. They're waiting for this mid lane duo. And I think they have to leverage this vision advantage even more. They have to catch off guard Aqua, overload that cleanse that the Kagura naturally has. And then, if they're lucky, make sure Light doesn't even get a heart guard. But at this point, it's so hard. Light is so smart on vision. Light knows where to hide even. Loki's not showing himself.
Yeah, he's just using this Angela really, really well, utilizing it. But what I do want to mention in this game is Nathzz, once again. You can see every single time, Nathzz is just solo laning up against 3 members in the mid lane. That's crazy, you know, the amount of pressure that he's bringing. But wait a minute, Falcon goes in for a concealed play. Aqua, noticing that, instantly backs up. Falcon just lose out on a resource before the Lord even started here.
That's what they're trying to do, right? Conceal or use an abyssal arrow to pick off someone, but even then they can't pull it off. Even when, Justin hits one though.
Yeah, there you go, abyssal arrow onto Demonkite. Tap into play, still there, but the flame shot perfectly timed as Emann jumps into the backside with that damage, comes in, picks up a kill, but now he's caught. He flickers out, Nathzz dives in, and it is just a mess, but it's a good one for RSG as they collapse onto Kenn. That's Kenn taken down, 3 for 1 for RSG.
Falcon tried to split him up, but RSGPH put the pieces right where they needed it, and they're gonna convert through the wazoo. That's 2 lanes going in, and the Falcon Esports left wondering where it all went wrong.
Oh, turrets down, and now it's a free Lord going the way of RSGPH as well. This is the push that they were waiting for. And I was gonna say, Justin, even when he hits that abyssal arrow, he is afraid to commit. Because once he goes in, if something goes awry, this is exactly what happens.
That's the damage and the backup, the follow-through from the side of RSG. This is a team that we mentioned is the tournament favorites, and there you go, that's the reason, right? They're just so quick on to these random situations. Falcon forced them to fight there, but it felt like RSG was the one in control.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was not random at all. I think RSGPH respected the potential for Falcon to split him up, to spread him through in that small lower quarter of the jungle, and honestly, it was a mini heart attack situation for Emann. I saw Yellowflash just trying to bite down on him, but he had the flicker. He stayed safe, and then eventually he found himself in mid. Look at the conversion rate for RSGPH, man. 5K ahead already in just like that.
5K ahead, we're at 12 minutes into the game. The Lord was on the bottom side, but it did go down. Right now, Falcon is stripped just to their inhibitors left. They have to put up one big defense here. How are they going to do that?
And you can see Silent, this is the man of the game for Falcon here. He hasn't really had a great time in lane, considering that Emann was able to roam a lot and get a lot of gold from other lanes. So Silent is kind of behind when it comes to that gold lane matchup against Emann. They will have high ground potential to clear out the waves, but RSG, with this control, it's hard seeing them to, it's really hard to see them lose.
Let me argue, that advantage is gone like that. In that single moment while you were talking, Mirko, all of the shields of the inhibitors have been popped. That's how well RSGPH synchronized the push. And you don't even really need to pop an inhibitor. The fact that you don't have that free clear anymore spells danger for Falcon. So to answer your question, Scrubby Cheeks, I was going to say, stay in the base. Make sure that maybe you can try to bait a win. But by staying in the base, already RSGPH has muted, has neutralized one of the strengths Falcon has, and that's map control. Those traps, the walls that Naomi can use, they're no more. They have to stay inside.
Wait a minute, Nathzz just jumps in onto 4 members and Falcon can't really do anything. Yellowflash pops the Vengeance, but he's going to get melted down by RSG. 1 for 0 right now, and that's going to be RSG looking for Siege. Aqua jumping in once again onto Kenn. Abyssal Arrow dodged away from Emann with the blazing into one of the flicker. Goes all the way under the base to pick up a kill onto Silent. That one was personal right there.
Look at Light just running out.
You can see Emann was so patient on waiting out the perfect moment to pop that blazing duet, even with a heart guard on him. This is that combo that they were looking for, and now they're using it to its fullest potential.
Oh man, Nathzz gets another falling star moon. Kenn jumps in, but he's gonna get melted down once again. He's forced to go full into that 4-man composition. RSG might just be looking for the end here with the top lane pushed up.
And that's mid taken down, top lane to follow suit very, very soon. Immediately right there, a second after I said it. Falcons 1 Bastion left. Their chance to go back into this. At least they have a good wave down bottom, well pushed. I don't know if they can contest. I'd say don't.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, look, RSG here is just gonna get a free Lord here, and they don't have the control that Demonkite and Light has as well all over the map. So they're gonna let it go completely for free now, and it's looking so dangerous for Falcon.
Oh, look at Nathzz just
Takes it.
Yep, takes it. I'm here. And again, it's not even surprising anymore to see him jump like Falling Star Moon into 4.
No, it's not.
He can. He can. Something is up with his Esmeralda. His Esmeralda plays differently. Let's check out a replay again, this moment from just a few moments ago. This
Look at Emann.
siege. Yep, there's this hard siege. There's a Nathzz jump. Got popped. Justin got popped.
And again, here you can see, Kenn, it's always forced errors, right? When we're talking about RSGPH, they just have a great understanding of the game to just force Falcon to make mistakes, their opponents everywhere on the map. And currently, look, 3 waves, all calculated to be pushing in at the exact same time. Here's the siege.
That's what you get with a Link.
That's what you get with the Ling, exactly. Kenn down below, trying to clear out the waves. Demonkite jumping in with the help of Emann, just bursting him down. Falling Star Moon to lock him in place as that's Emann picking up a kill. Demonkite running away with 1 HP. Emann pops in a blazing duet onto Yellowflash. That vengeance does nothing as Emann picks up the kill. No, it's Aqua who picks up an unstoppable 2 for 0 again. Falcon have been able to defend, but it's not looking good.
Yes, definitely not looking good. Yes, even with the Lord taken out, they do still have the creep waves here, and Nathzz is just jumping in again, trying to get the kills here. They're going straight for the core. They're going to end it. RSGPH, they take game number 1.
If there was a word to describe this game, there can only be one: dominant. This was dominant by the tournament favorites.
9 out of 10.